Troy, we were laughing the whole time getting your money. We were laughing the whole time getting your money.
You're going to be trespassed in about 2 minutes. Now, what do you think they deserve? Should we take them all the way to the contractors board to file a complaint with them? What's up, everybody? My name is Troy Kearns. We're doing a follow-up video to my contractor who scammed me the other day. He literally sent a text to my wife saying, "Can you please have Troy call me? It's important. It's about Jordon." I reached out to him and called him and he didn't pick up. I think he was probably drunk at the bar, getting brave, and they were trying to set me up. Literally, I think that's what happened. I had kind of let it go. I don't like to deal with negative, but because he's still out there trying to cause problems, I feel at this point in time, it's time to file a complaint. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Attorney General of Missouri. And let me tell you, if you have an LLC, you can't file complaints, you gotta hire attorneys. So my name is gonna be Mr. Troy Kearns. So this is about my new build house. You can obviously check out those videos there. This individual right here, Blake Carruthers, and his partner, Jordon Land, were the biggest scumbags I've dealt with in a long time. And it's unfortunate because when I first met Blake, he actually taught me a lot about electrical. He found me on bridge, and then he got too big for his britches. And as we told you originally in the original video, I hired him because my main guy got sick. And so it was not out of anything other than desperation that I hired him. And it just always teaches that lesson is don't give another guy a chance when he's already screwed everything up. Name of the business you're filing the complaint against. So that would be Carruthers Electrical. Did you lose money as a result? Yes, $26,000. You don't kick a bear. If you have a bad business relationship gone sour, leave the person alone. Don't stoke the fire. This is immaturity. This is a lesson this gentleman's gonna learn. And don't spend money on a lawsuit. Just go to the Attorney General's complaint. Blake and Jordon Land. You wanna be factual, not opinionated. Blake Carruthers was hired by me and my wife because they don't care if it's a business. They want to know it's your personal to do the electrical on our new house. They were hired because our original electrical contractor contracted COVID and was unable to complete the job. They did not complete the job as requested, and him and his partner, Jordon Land, made physical and verbal threats to me and my wife. They had this contract signed with their intention of not honoring our original floor plan layout prior to him taking the job and executing the contract. We walked the job with the previous electrician, Shane Coburn, who had laid out a specific plan which included running the major electrical through a conduit to reduce the number of panels in the house. They did not do that correctly. They then did not use a specified rough-in, and things quickly escalated. Blake Carruthers had previously done work for a business I am affiliated with, and because that job was not completed fully, I had addressed this concern as well another concern that I had with him. The two concerns I had prior to hiring Blake and Jordon Land and his partner were the following. Since he had botched the job on another property, I had addressed that it had also cost me money, and what would he do for that? He agreed to take $6,000 off the cost of my personal home. Then the second question I asked him was, is he still partners with Jordon Land, an associate of his who had previously made threats to me, whom I had never met? He said he no longer worked with him. So because I believed Blake to be truthful and most importantly knowledgeable electrician, he had addressed two of my major concerns, we decided to move forward and work with him. The job started out pretty good. Besides them not following the installation instruction, he did have a good sized crew out on the job making decent progress. Some things that are material to this complaint and this individual are the following. Things started going sideways when one of his workers asked me about the master bedroom lighting, which had been told to Blake, and since Blake So, submitted it. So now we're gonna take a screenshot. Well, I actually have this whole thing recorded. Normally I would take a screenshot of that. Here's the bottom line. When you get burned by somebody, don't cave. Never cave. File a complaint. If you're a consumer, file a complaint. If you're a business, file a complaint. You got multiple things. The worst thing you can do is sit on your hands. And I did that because I don't like to spend negative energy. I just felt like, you know what, let's just move on. These guys are gonna move on, learn their lesson, but they cannot take it. We did a video previously on it. You can check out that video right here. You can see this guy get on the other side of the street. Stay away from thieves, liars. Contractors like this should go out of business. Comment below, what next step should I take? Should I file a temporary restraining order? Sue him? What should I do? You know, obviously I can't sue him with my attorney because we have the same one.
I will not contact you again. I look forward to meeting Nick, your attorney.
I'm not done. Promise you that. And the only reason is because they keep contacting me. Why would you continue if you're a contractor that you already pissed somebody off, you already settled, made your settlement, you're gonna continue to try to get me into your world? There's some sort of envy going on there.
I want you to enjoy your day, man. It's Sunday. Go enjoy it with your family, man. I think you're doing great for yourself, man. I wish you the best.
He burned a bridge. The bridge is burned. There is no coming back from it. He's definitely gonna find out that that was the wrong decision now.
You got your partner over here starting fights with me when I specifically told you I didn't want to work with this guy. The only reason I called you is because he got COVID and I was in a bind. I was like, let's mend the fence from Walnut, whatever the situation is. It's still good, but I asked you two questions. A, what are you gonna do about Walnut? And B, are you still partners with Jordon? Your answer was, I'll knock off $6,000 on Walnut. Great, that worked out fine. But you said, no, Jordon's not my partner. And this has been the whole problem the whole time.
There's a few things that he would do differently.
Oh, I think there's some...
And the blueprints weren't lined out properly. Usually all this is on blueprints.
I agree with you, yeah.
There's no room for error. So
yeah, I agree with you on the blueprints. We're gonna say that the blueprints could have been better, for sure. That's at sometimes when you got an architect who doesn't write the right electrical blueprints, the electrician gets together with the homeowner and specifies some things. Did he say specifically in that video that he looks forward to take easy money from me? Is that what he said?
I didn't say that.
But did your partner say that?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, and did your partner also, has he been escalating things the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm the customer here. You need to figure that out. I'm trying to get what I want done the way I want it done. You decided to go your plan, and because it was...
This home is done exactly how you want it.
No, it's not, because I wanted it run through the conduit, but you didn't do it that way.
Why do you want it through the conduit?
Because that's the way we planned it. That's the way you did it because it's
He
easier.
probably knows it's easier doing it the way we did it.
Yeah, but that's not what...
You
That's not.
don't need the conduit.
But we put it there for a purpose. You did it your
Now
way.
use it for something else.
That's not what, but that's the whole point. You did it the way you wanted to do it, and then I'm the bad guy because I wanted the way I wanted it as the customer.
No, I never once said that.
I never lied to you, not one time. You're the one that told me Jordon wasn't your partner. You're the one that didn't follow the plan of action that we walked with Shay in the beginning because it was easier. And you're the one that accused me of trying to take your employees. I never tried to do any of that stuff. You're the one that has purposely put all this on me. I'm just out here as the customer trying to get what I want. If he calls me one more time, the state contractors board is going to take one look at that and they're going to link your license. And I got a 45-minute video conversation of him doing that whole thing.
Why don't you just block him?
I already did that. He called me from his girlfriend's number. He's blocked. You better choke your boy back.